Okay, so we're going to start with examples. 2.5. Write the polynomial in standard form. Identify the zeros of the function and the x-intercepts of its graph. So, f of x is equal to x plus 2 times x minus the square root of 3i times x plus the square root of 3i.
Oh, man. Guys, are you kidding me?
All right, but what is this? No.
Type.
Complex, or no?
The special type of something. What is it?
Isn't it the thingy where it's like, it's the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where it's like x squared and then like the things in the middle go away because they were subtracted and then it's like square them.
Okay, it's a difference of squares.
That's what that was.
So that means that part is x squared minus. Hello? The square roots are going to cancel each other, so then it's 3 and then I squared times x plus 2.
Do you spoil?
I will, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. What is I squared?
-1.
-1, so I'm going to rewrite this. X plus 2 times x squared. Negative and negative is going to be positive, so plus 3. Now I'll FOIL, so that's going to give me x cubed plus 3x plus 2x squared plus 6. I'm going to swap these middle terms because that way they're in order.
Will it always have a difference of squares?
If it's got the i's, because if you remember, where is it? Up here, the complex conjugate zeros theorem. If you have the like a plus bi, then you have a minus bi. Meaning when they're telling you to do this, there's always going to be 2 of them like it is here. So it's going to be a difference of squares. Alright, so that was the part of writing it in standard form. Then it says identify the zeros and the x-intercepts of the graph.
That's annoying.
So the zeros, we just take each piece here and set it equal to 0. So x plus 2 equals 0, x minus the square root of 3i equal to 0, and x plus the square root of 3i equal to 0.
Where are we getting
From right here. So then I just get x by itself. So x equals -2, x equals the square root of 3i, and x equals minus the square root of 3i. So those are your zeros. Now, zeros are also where it crosses the x-axis, but if they have the i's on them, they don't cross there. So the only x-intercept in this case is at x is equal to -2.
It's like, what is going on?
She laughed so
I
hard.
ran over. I was at CVS and I didn't know that there was like stoppers in front of them, so I just pulled through them. I was like, that did not mean that.
Was that yesterday after school?
Yeah.
We saw you. And Garrett and Brandon were making fun of you, and they were like,
Oh my god.
they were like,
so
they just
big.
ruined the alignment of their car.
I think it was fine because my car's high enough.
No, because yes, you're fine.
Oh.
They were like,
Oh,
they're
I was
really
like,
dumb.
I looked.
They're really dumb.
Oh my
They
God.
kept on driving and everything.
I didn't know what to
Wait,
do,
where
so
were
I
y'all?
just kept.
We were at CVS because we were looking for their food or something because I don't know.
That's so funny.
Oh,
they were
Brandon, like that Brandon.
Yeah,
I was thinking
not
Brandon
Ray.
Ray. And I was like,
That is literally
Is that
so
another
funny.
Brandon?
Yeah. But we were watching you, and we were like.
Did you not spell license late?
No, I wasn't. I didn't see it at all. And they were like, they were so dumb or something. And I was like,
But Garrett didn't know it was us.
Garrett doesn't pay attention.
And then it says V-ball 5 and the two idiots in the corner laughing. It has to be us. Like,
But they were literally
Alright.
making fun of you so hard. It was.
it's not good.
Write a polynomial function of minimum degree in standard form with real coefficients whose zeros include those listed.
I almost remembered. That was more embarrassing.
Alright, number 8. -4, 1 minus I, 1 plus I. Okay, so in this case, they did go ahead and give you both of them, the 1 minus I and the 1 plus I. If it hadn't given you both, you would need to write them both.
Bless you.
Well, we all remember that like thing that we learned at the end of the year last year. It's like if you have one, you have to have the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to take these. So these are the zeros. So that means we need to get this parentheses part here written. So we start out with x equals -4, x equals 1 minus I, and then x equals 1 plus I. And then we just need to move this stuff over. So x plus 4 equals 0. X minus 1 plus I equals 0. And then x minus 1 minus I is equal to 0.
How did you get that? I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. Don't explain that to me.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take these, and basically all of this is going to be put in parentheses, and we're going to multiply it. So we're going to have
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright.
f of x is equal to x plus 4 times x minus 1 plus I times x minus 1 minus I.
Keep writing like the I first, and it's driving me insane. Like I even say like 1 in my brain, but like I write an I, and it's like it's not working.
Alright, for right now, I'm going to deal with this one with the i's first, just because I want to get it out of the way. So I'm going to bring down the x plus 4. So I'm going to superfoil. So I'm going to have x times x, so x squared minus x minus xi. Now I'm doing the -1 all the way across. So minus x plus 1 plus I, now to the I, plus xi minus I squared.
There's like a lot going on right there. And they
Yeah, I'm going to
all have
pause for a
X's and
second and let y'all
I's
make sure
and,
you
like,
have it all
a lot.
down.
Like that is like too much of the same thing happening.
Alright, so I'm going to cancel stuff that I can cancel over here to try to simplify this as much as possible. Let's see. I have a -x. I don't have a positive one. Minus xi. I've got a plus xi, so I'm going to cancel those. Oh, that was a way to cancel them, I suppose. Just get rid of them all the way. Let's see. I have a plus I and a minus I. And then I squared is, so times that, so it's going to be plus 1. So then,
Why is it times what? I'm sorry, I missed that. You said -1, then you said
oh,
times.
I squared is -1, and then there's a negative in front of it, so I was just saying it's plus 1 is what I'm going to replace it with.
Okay, thanks.
So then I'm going to rewrite this simplified down. So this is going to be x plus 4 times x squared minus 2x plus 2. And then I'm going to superfoil this. So
To the 3/3.
Minus 2x squared
Yeah, sorry, I got
plus
confused.
2x minus 4x squared
minus?
plus what? Whoa. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Minus
Negative
8.
That is not what I got. How did you do that?
8.
Yeah. Because I can't function.
Where did you guys get the I think I mixed up my signs.
So do I apparently.
See, we do this now together, and I totally understand it, but then this is so much that, like, once I get to the test, I'll be like,
Freaking out? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my life.
and I don't know why. Anyways, it's the same with chemistry.
Alright, so simplify x cubed plus 2x squared minus 6x plus 8.
Oh, this work is so good. Good job, guys.
Oh, wait, I already wrote that. I don't know how I write it, I guess.
Is that all we're doing? We're just finding that? Because that was a lot of work. And please don't let there be anything else.
I think it's just.
Yeah, we still have the
I don't
rest
know
of the
what's
page.
going on.
If you vomit, can you do that? Actually.
Okay, here we go.
Is it still red?
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give, just because these problems are super long, I'm going to give you guys one to try on your own. I'm going to give you a couple minutes and try it. It's going to be very similar to this one. And then we'll go over this one. And then we're going to stop there, and I'm going to give you guys a couple problems from these two things that we've done.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we'll do the next
Okay,
thing.
so none of it's due tomorrow though.
No, it'll all be due at the same time. Alright, so this one you're given -2 and then 1 plus 2i. So, one thing to note, in this one they only give you one of these.
1 minus 2i.
So we also need 1 minus 2i.
Can we
Okay.
just go ahead and write, yeah. Right? You don't care if we do that on our homework. Just
Oh no, that's fine, yeah. I mean, ultimately you're going to have it anyways, so I'm just writing it in a different color so you see that it wasn't given to you.
I love that I can do my homework in different colors now. It really helps me that I can write like a side note in a different color sometimes. It helps me keep things straight. Because I don't always do that.
Alright, so start out with this one and then we'll go over it.
An academic competition.
Aren't you like competing for academics?
I don't know if someone asked.
Berkeley, you are just, I just love you so much.
I feel like that's the only reasonable explanation.
I don't
Brooke
know.
didn't turn any of your lights on today.
Heck, is she feeling okay?
I think so. She might have just lost
I don't even think I saw her
I
this
think
morning.
she's probably a little bit overwhelmed this morning.
Did I even see her this morning?
Yeah, she did. She was wearing a purple shirt, like purple paint.
Yeah.
I was standing.
Still not remembering this.
Her and
Was
I
she
were
taught that she
standing
talked to
in front
me?
of your desk talking to each other.
Wow.
She was talking to me?
She was talking to me.
Oh,
Right in
I was
front
like,
of
she
your
was
desk.
talking to me. I was like, man, I feel really
Well,
bad.
you were also looking at the back of her head, so.
Okay,
These are
that's
questions
fair.
to Answer questions, and they're random questions.
It might be like the
It's
mathematics.
basically Jeopardy. But in high school form. Sounds
Where
really
did this
fun.
come from?
A girl that was homeschooling on my team. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, just go do that.
Yeah, but it's at
You
tab. with
just
other
said that,
schools.
Ariel.
Yeah, I know, but like, that's a thing.
Well, we're not part of that.
Gab always says that there's a difference between being homeschooled and homeschoolers.
Yeah.
And also, like, it depends on if you're like, if your mom sits down and teaches you everything,
Or you go to like a co-op.
or you do it like fully online. 'Cause like my cousins were homeschooled, but they literally did everything through Liberty since they were like.
This girl is really.
My mom could never homeschool me. She can homeschool me in math and science, and that's about it. Nothing else. My dad could homeschool me in English.
Wait, if you're writing something, would it be like 2ix or x2i? Like, how would you write that?
I always goes at the end.
I always.
So
just think-
2xi.
Okay, thank you.
My dad got a minor in writing. That's so weird. But my dad was also on academic probation, so here we are.
I don't understand.
Dang it.
I need to learn the I rules. I think that would help.
I need to learn how to keep everything straight because I forget what I've already done, and then it really makes my life harder.
probably about to throw us out the window.
Okay, can we not do that?
It just keeps going ding 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 ding.
Then turn it off.
Like,
Or
I'll put
turn
mine
your
on
phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Until
My
except
phone,
for calls.
yeah.
Except for calls.
30
and texts.
messages.
Oh well, never mind.
And now I get to cross things off in a different color, so,
So
I don't
squares
confuse
equal
myself.
negative
Literally,
one?
so nice.
I squared is -1, yeah.
What are you speaking?
Passively.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going for it at this point.
What the heck?
Wait a minute.
Well, I'm confused. How do you multiply an x and an I? Did we do that last time?
Yes.
I still think there's way too much
Oh,
going on
It's
here.
just xi. Never mind.
And they all look the same, so it like
Also
really drives
are-
me insane.
I'm sorry, I know this is dumb, but I squared is what now?
-1.
I literally just asked the same question.
Negative x. What's -1 times -1? Positive. I think.
I'm gonna start working through this so that way y'all aren't just sitting waiting for me to work it whenever.
Well, I'm still nowhere near done really right now, so yeah.
I don't think I did this right.
What happens if things don't cancel?
Yeah, you did this right.
Then you just gotta multiply it.
Can you have two?
Never
Wait a
mind.
minute.
What?
Nothing cancels. We're good. Oh, that
Oh.
cancels too.
Wait a minute.
Whenever I stop doing stuff before everyone else, it makes me nervous that I did it wrong.
Well, you have
My
the
x
dumb
square,
ones
my
with
x squared term just
My
completely
x
canceled
squared.
out. Squared, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, that's the same thing happened.
Okay.
Your what term?
X squared just completely canceled out.
Yeah,
like
so
it's
did
just
mine.
gone. Okay, well then.
Yeah, just keep on going. You're not done. Is this what it is? Well, where's your third term?
Wait.
Do you have 4 terms? No, I can
I
actually.
think I missed.
Hold on a second. I
Your
got it.
first part was right, the x plus 2. And then you had
That
x
could
squared.
definitely be wrong though.
X squared minus 2x.
I don't know. Oh, I did do something wrong. I already see where I did
First of
something
all, the
wrong.
plus 5 would be nice like that. So.
So I can't multiply 2 and 2.
Well, I
Oh my gosh,
You
you're
got x
such
squared
a
plus
genius.
what?
What does I stand for?
What?
What did you get? X
An-
squared
a
plus
number?
Minus 2x.
Just 1, right?
No. I is I.
Oh.
I is a number.
It's not good.
Specifically, I is the square root of -1, but
But you can't have i's in your answer?
well,
You shouldn't.
you shouldn't in this one. But I mean, you.
Oh, wait.
You
I
could.
see.
Hold up, I figured out what I did wrong. I can't multiply 2 times 2 either.
Okay, I was about to say I definitely got a -4 in there.
Give me a minute.
Wait a second. I did something wrong, Taylor.
Well, I might have done something wrong.
Well, I did do
Oh
something
yeah,
wrong.
I did. Yeah, okay.
I did do something wrong because I got 3 instead of the plus 5 there because I said 2 times 2 is 2, guys. That's not right.
I said I did the same thing. I did the exact same thing. But everything else is right.
At least the
That
signs were
is
right this time,
definitely
so.
Not what I got.
Okay.
Okay, well that's just great. I just did it all wrong. That's nice. We're just gonna cross all that out and do it on the back.
And the end of my problem really just did not look right.
Something's wrong, but it's okay. Okay, got it.
Got a little concerned about my final answer because
I don't think so. I
something
think
that happened, and then I was like, then I looked at it's right apparently.
Oh, it went up to 15.
Thought I had a sign
Now
wrong.
we have
X cubed plus X plus 10.
Oh my gosh, I got this.
There, I can't do
That's
signs anymore. But
That's also what I have, not that
All
I have
good.
anything.
Yeah, I
I got there eventually. That's what
Once I
matters.
got that right.
There's so much going on. It's
We
hard
all
to
get
keep-
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, after a few mess ups, it gets.
Awesome. All right, so then. Hello. All right, so the problems that I would like you to do.
How much time do I have? Joel, do you not like your ring? Oh, you're about to put lotion on. I just looked over and all your rings.
1, 3,
Well, my hands are swollen this morning. They kind of hurt, but yeah.
7, and 11.
So this
Is
is
this
like
due tomorrow?
homework